What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Professor Mims, aka Professor Make It Make Sense. And today I'm bringing you an unfortunate story about rapper Glorilla, who was recently arrested after reporting a burglary in her home, which is crazy. But before we continue this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, so I can continue to bring you this amazing content, and it'll definitely help this channel grow and get better. So without further ado, let's jump in. What exactly happened with Glorilla in her household? So rapper Glorilla is in the spotlight once again, but it's not for her music or her career. Reports have surfaced that her home was burglarized, but here's the shocking twist. Instead of focusing on catching the criminals, police allegedly shifted their entire attention to marijuana that they discovered in Glorilla's house. So now the fans are outraged, social media is blowing up, and the situation raises some major concerns about priorities in law enforcement. So today we're going to break down the timeline, the backlash, and what this could mean for Glorilla moving forward. Now, here's what we know so far about the burglary itself. Glorilla's property was allegedly broken into with items stolen from inside her home that reportedly were about $750,000 or more. Now, the details on exactly what was taken still remain unclear, but reports say the burglary left the rapper shaken, and it's understandably so. But instead of treating Glorilla as the victim of the crime, law enforcement allegedly they pivoted their story and focused not on the burglary, but on the marijuana they claim to have found inside of Glorilla's residency. And that's where all of this began to get very messy. So following the police response, according to the reports, the officers on the scene, they appeared to be more interested in what they could charge Glorilla for, rather than tracking down the suspects that were responsible for the break-in and the items in her house that were stolen. So this has shifted and sparked a major outrage with fans, as they were calling it a textbook example of misplaced priorities. So we got to think about it. If someone was to break into your home, steal your things, and instead of the police working to protect you, they flip the script and treat you like the criminal. Now, if you look at it from that point of view, that's how you can see how fans are framing the situation, and it's fueling a bigger conversation about how certain cases are handled when it comes to celebrities. And we're going to talk specifically about rappers in the rap industry. So now, here's what's been going on online so far. When it comes to fan and public reactions, social media has wasted no time responding. So on X, which is formerly known as Twitter, fans have blasted police with comments like, they care more about weed than finding the real criminals. And once again, the system is against us. So others have pointed out that marijuana is legal in many states, and even where it isn't fully legalized, like Georgia, where the incident took place, the focus should still have been on the burglary itself and not the victim. So for Glorilla, the incident has sparked a wave of support from her fan base, and with many people demanding justice for her instead of criminalizing her. Now, the bigger issues that we face with this situation ties into a larger conversation about how rappers and Black entertainers are often policed more harshly than others. So many fans are calling this another example of how the justice system has preferential treatment and treats victims differently depending on who they are. So when it comes to Glorilla, this is not the first artist to experience this kind of treatment. And unfortunately, she may not be the last. So what should have been an investigation into burglary has now turned into a controversy that overshadows the actual crime committed against her. So, having said all of that, at the end of the day, Glorilla is left dealing with not just the trauma of a break-in into her home, her privacy, but also the frustration of being scrutinized instead of being supported. Now, the fans, they want answers. They all want accountability, and they want police to focus on the suspects and not on Glorilla, the artist, the victim, the true victim. So, do me a favor, drop in the comment section, what do you guys think? With this whole scenario, were the police out of line here, or is there more to the story than meets the eye? I need you guys to drop your comments below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more updates on hip-hop news and trending stories. Now, before we end this video, let me go ahead and give you my 2 cents on this entire story. So, for fans of Glorilla, not much has to be said. You already know she's one of the hottest artists in the hip-hop industry, and I will even go on record on saying when it comes to male artists and female artists, I would even argue that she's one of the hottest artists in general, no matter the gender. So what I find funny about this whole situation is this actually might end up being a blessing in disguise for Glorilla. And the reason I'm saying that is because you got to think about the public image of Glorilla. She's already considered a hardcore party, some form of gangster. If you want to put it under the trap label, that's fine too. But the whole point is, for her public image as an artist, all this is really doing is actually making her career go to new heights, because even though she was technically the victim from my personal 2 cents, it's still just the point of she's not just rapping about things that happen, but she's also living it as well. But I find it funny that she's definitely going to sue the police department, and I can't wait for her to win this lawsuit, because you guys went in there with someone who got burglarized, and then you tried to pull the reverse Uno card because of her lifestyle, her image, and her career. But guess what? You actually just made her level up even more, because why? She's gonna sue the police, and as long as she hires the right lawyer or lawyers, she's gonna win the case for sure. And then also from her career, it's just gonna elevate her even more, because now she's living the life that she raps about and that is in her music. So don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and stay blessed.